Hey Taurus, this is your monthly tarot reading for January. Taurus, this month, um, the energy of family is coming through really strong. Um, I am picking up that family is giving you concern. You may be feeling like nobody is on the same page, like everybody is just kind of like doing their own thing, focused on their own, issues, focused on their own, um, their own things. And even you, Taurus, like you're focused on your own things too. I'm kind of picking up that um, you're just not really here for the family traditions anymore. You just may be kind of like over um, certain things. Like family may be really putting the pressure on you to get married, or um, just a lot of pressure from the family for how you live your life. And again, if this isn't you, this may not be happening to you. You may be doing this to someone, or you may hear about this um, in your family or in your friends. But this is the vibe that's coming through. Just family not all being on the same page, just not wanting to do things that maybe have always been like a certain tradition, a certain, specific thing that was done as a family. Family members, again, kind of maybe feeling like they have the authority to say and make suggestions in your life that you don't necessarily need or want. And again, that may be causing tension in the family, that may be causing people to, be kind of distant. Um, or maybe causing you to be distant. You just might be, yearning for another level of freedom. You still love your family, but you may not be so happy about the certain family dynamics. And they may need to be addressed, and may need to be changed. Um, I'm not getting that anything overall like negative is happening, but again, it's just um, either your family or you are just like not happy with certain things, and people are just kind of like taking it upon themselves to like force their ideas or their opinions on like what you should be doing, or how you should be doing it, or what we should be doing as a family, or just people just taking too much um, trying to take too much control, trying to just like again just impose their ideas where it's not wanted. And that may be making you feel a little withdrawn. You may, kind of want to like be to yourself, like it's holiday time, or whatever, and you just might not feel like being with family right now. You just might kind of feel like doing your own thing, and you should. But even that is going to lead to family even wanting to be involved more in your life and in your business. Like, well, why do you want to be alone? Again, these issues need to be addressed. If family members don't know how to respect boundaries, if they are being um, too opinionated, too bossy, just too in your business, you may have to hurt some feelings, Taurus, this month. Um, and that's fine. If you are an adult, that is fine. Let your stance be made. Let your position be made. And that, you're grown and you don't have to do what you don't want to. And that should be okay. You're not hurting anybody. You're not, if it's nothing like that, then people should not be imposing their strong opinions on you. But again, that may need to be addressed this month, Taurus. Um, Also, for this month, I am getting that there may be some issues with authority for you this month, Taurus. Um, Be very careful how you carry yourself. Be very careful and very mindful of your work relationships, the things you do at work. Um, People may not be, there may be some deception at work or involving authority figures. Um, Also, to Taurus, I want to also warn caution on, again, specifically, I want to say, because this is really coming through. Um, I would avoid hanging out with, I would really change your dynamic with your coworkers, your colleagues, the business partners, people, anybody that you make money with. I would really think about changing your dynamic with these people. I would not be social with anybody at work. Again, this is just what's coming through. Um, if it applies to you, it applies. I'm just telling you the energy that's coming through to me. I would avoid hanging out with your coworkers. I would avoid um, making connections with people. Don't lead anybody on. Don't make anybody think that they are closer to you than they are. Don't make anybody believe that you are interested in them when you are not. Any situations like that at work it's going to come back to bite you in the ass. I would steer clear of making any kind of like personal involvements with anybody at work. I would not hang out. Don't go get drinks. Don't go to the bar. Once it's time to go, go. And people, oh, you want to hang out? Oh, thanks for the invite, but I have plans. I'm going to go home. That's the vibe that's coming through. It's going to, especially with again the authority issues coming through. It could be a authority having an issue with um, what these ties that you have with people at work or people at your business partners. Again, however you make your money. Something may be happening. Somebody might not be honest. Somebody might feel like either they are trying to deceive you or you are trying to deceive them. However this energy is playing out, this is the energy that is coming through. An authority may be watching you, maybe, again, if it's getting back to certain people, that you are not on the up and up or that you are not being on level with people, it's not going to be a good situation. So be mindful this month, Taurus. Uh, yeah, I'm just really getting that there is just some issues at work. Somebody's not being honest. It's either you or somebody else is not being honest, and it's getting back to authority figures. So again, be careful. Um, Again, I wouldn't go. I would, if I were you, I would not go out. I would not hang out with coworkers after work. I would not hang out with them. I would not have any personal relationships with coworkers right now. If you need to distance yourself, do that. But the energy is not right now or this month for uh, personal relationships. Um, Even intimate ones. Don't date anybody on the job. Um, don't even, again, stay away from deceptive relationships. Don't even lead anybody on. Anything like that. I just would advise against it. Certain relationships just don't need to be made. Certain people, again, you don't know who knows who or who's, it can just get really tangled and it can get really messy. My grandmother used to say, don't shit where you eat. You know, don't do your dirt where where you earn your money, and don't just, that's just always a bad combination. You want to do your dirt, do it somewhere else. Don't do it at work. Overall, Taurus, nothing too heavy is coming through, which I'm glad about. The energy overall is good, but again, take time for yourself. I would this month. Um, I'm just seeing that there's certain people that you need to distance yourself from on all levels: family, work, friends. You need to start reassessing your closest relationships, your friendships, your relationships. Like I said, family, boyfriend, girlfriend, work, co-workers, colleagues, business partners. Take some time this month to really take stock in who needs to be around you and who shouldn't be around you. And it is very critical that you do so, because this could really lead to losses. It could lead to loss of money, loss of employment. Um, Again, don't play no games. Be on level with everybody, um, and make sure people are being on level with you. And like I said, stay away from relationships at work. Don't no cliques, no none of that. Again, it's not going to play out well. Again, it's going to lead to losses for certain people. So please be on the right side of this energy, Taurus. Um, yeah, that's pretty much the energy coming through for January. Family and money. Like I said, nothing is heavy or overwhelmingly wrong. Everything is fine, but again, it's time for you to address your relationships. It's time for you to um, sort of move people around and establish certain boundaries if you haven't done so yet. Again, don't hang out with people at work. Be very mindful of your work relationships. Everything is not on the up and up right now. The energy is off when it comes to work. Again, if you have been on the right side of the energy, maintain that. But if not, certain shit is just going to come back to bite you in the ass. So again, be mindful of that. That was your reading for January, Taurus. Hope you liked. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks.